The story of Unit 731 reads like a horror tale, one deeply rooted in the annals of World War III, yet often overshadowed by other atrocities. Nestled in the Pingfang district near Harbin, China, Unit 731 was a covert biological and chemical warfare research facility run by the Imperial Japanese Army. The activities that occurred here between 1935 and 1945 present a haunting portrait of human experimentation, tantamount to war crimes and crimes against humanity. Unit 731 was established in 1935 by Surgeon General Shiro Ishii, a medical doctor and army officer. Initially disguised as a water purification unit, it was an extension of Japan's broader imperial project to create a Greater East Asia co-prosperity sphere. However, the prosperity envisaged did not include the basic human rights of the subjects who would suffer within its walls. In the guise of medical research, Unit 731 carried out a litany of gruesome experiments aimed at developing biological weapons and testing human limits in the face of biological and chemical warfare. Thousands of men, women, and children, mainly Chinese, but also including Russians, Koreans, and Mongolians, were subjected to unimaginable horrors. These subjects, euphemistically referred to as logs, were deprived of anesthesia as they underwent vivisections, amputations, and organ removals purely for observational purposes. Some were deliberately infected with diseases like plague and cholera, then dissected alive to study the effects of the disease on human organs. Germ warfare was a particular focus. Fleas infected with the bubonic plague were dropped over Chinese villages, leading to outbreaks of the disease. In other experiments, prisoners were exposed to extreme temperatures or pressures, and some were even subjected to weapon testing, usually dying agonizing deaths in the process. Unit 731 was shrouded in extreme secrecy. Even within the military, only a few knew the specifics of its operations. Documents were destroyed at the end of World War I, leaving the world largely in the dark about the full extent of the horrors perpetrated. Astonishingly, those involved were granted immunity in exchange for sharing their biological warfare research with the US, a dubious ethical choice that has led to much debate. Unit 731 was dissolved in 1945, but the scars it left are still raw. Very few of the victims survived, and those who did were left with deep physical and psychological trauma. For many years, Japan denied the existence of the unit, but in the late 20th and early 21st centuries, increasing evidence, including testimonies from former members, has come to light. Though Japan officially acknowledged the existence of Unit 731 in 2002, a complete formal apology is yet to be issued. The story of Unit 731 poses severe ethical questions about the responsibility of science and military power. How can society ensure that technological and scientific advancements are not exploited to dehumanize and harm others? The tale also highlights the dangers of unchecked nationalism, militarism, and imperialistic ambitions, reminding us that the cost of forgetting or ignoring history is perilously high. The creepy story of Unit 731 is a grim reminder of how the corridors of power can be corrupted, leading to unfathomable suffering. It serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dark side of scientific curiosity and military ambition, urging us to maintain ethical vigilance in all human endeavors. While the unit was disbanded over 7 decades ago, its dark legacy lingers on, serving as a grim lesson in the importance of ethical constraints on science and the military. Understanding and acknowledging the atrocities committed at Units 731 is essential for ensuring that such horrors are never repeated. It is a lesson in humanity, or the lack thereof, that the world must never forget.